If you're handsome and you know it, clap your hands.
Oh, God.
If you're handsome and you know it, clap your hands. If you're handsome and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're handsome and you know it, clap your hands.
Dear Lord. This is like the Canadian black couch. A picnic table.
Picnic table.
I'm okay, actually,
Have you ever
yeah.
lived in an apartment with outdoor furniture on the inside?
No.
Are you performing tonight?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, I'm actually doing here, and then I'm hosting one at the Corner Comedy Club.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. Do you ever get nervous?
Is this recording?
It is.
Oh, fuck.
We're just They call it guerrilla reporting. We're not.
Okay.
I don't. Not really. So I'm gonna be totally transparent. I
Yeah.
was on Facebook, kind of like trying to figure it out.
Okay.
So I have some ideas of what to ask, and I noticed there was a video clip of you at a Cougar club. Were you really at a Cougar?
Oh,
club?
yeah, that one,
What's going
yeah.
on there?
There's the Edge and Ajax. And so...
What brought you there?
Because across the street, yeah, you guys should go there. Across the street is the Yuck Yucks, which is a comedy club there. So I remember doing a show there, and then we were like, "Do you want to like fucking go across the street?" That club was crazy though. We got kicked out that night.
What did you do to get kicked out?
I think my friend, there was like, he started like messing with someone's girl, and then then like all these like biker dudes chased us, and so I don't know. We just ran.
You just ran. That's
Yeah,
all.
we
Just
got
don't
the-
look back. Just run and look
We got the
forward.
fuck out of that place. Yeah.
Do you date older women?
No, not really.
No?
No.
You keep it within your age bracket?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So I
I keep thinking
What?
this is a
That-
porn. I'm out every night doing shows. That's the thing. Like at least 4 a night.
Do you ever get tired of it?
Yeah, big time. Yeah. Sometimes I need to take a day off. I'm one of the guys that sort of like see if I could just do improv by myself. Like, and my bits come that way. Like I'll just talk on stage and then write down what works. My first set, I was like 12, but it was really bad, and so I didn't really start doing it till I was older. It was at like this fucking huge campfire, and there was like all of my parents' friends were there, and they got like I think they got a band, or it was like one of the guys it was at a trailer park too. And then, like, when the guy stopped singing, I went up and I was, like, going to tell a few jokes, and it was really bad. My dad came up on stage
Is that what made
and...
it funny, though?
No, it was it was really the worst thing ever. It really was. And, yeah.
Oh, they didn't laugh.
No, it was, like, it was stupid. Everyone's just, like, fucking staring at
Do you
me.
remember the jokes? Do you remember what they were?
No, I think I had one that was, like, what's the deal with Windex or some shit. And it was so stupid. I forget who the fuck it was, but he was saying... like the best comics he knows kill the hardest but also bomb the hardest because they're taking risks. So I would rather do that. I would rather like go up and see if whatever thing will work this way. And I've had things really ruin a show.
Wow.
Just I throw a wrench in the show, and the show's very weird now, and no one can really come up. And I've also like killed really hard with that same stuff. Like I'll go up and I'll just not use the mic at all, or like I'll do stand up, but I'll do like all my jokes with pretty much my back facing the audience. I was just like, I wonder if this version of it and it would just fucking eat shit. But I've done stuff too where like I'll go up as a character and that'll work. Sometimes I'll do a bit on like how like a spider is attacking the school or something, like a big
Spider attack?
Yeah, no, like a big spider just killing everyone, and it's a Disney Channel TV show where it's like my father's a tarantula only on Family, and this like tarantula's murdering everyone.
Murdering.
There's this regular high school kid, but his dad's this tarantula, and his tarantula comes in and like eats everyone in the school, and like murders the principal. And then like there was a scene where like the brother's also half spider, so he eats the hot cheerleader, and her blood goes all over his face. And then the dad goes like, "Looks like you found a squirter, son." I think like being creepy is really funny. There's no bias to male or female. Sometimes they'll go like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And then I'll high five a guy, and when he high fives me, I'll just start sniffing my hand. It is a little bit of theater and improv and stuff like that, I guess, twisted in there, but yeah, that's my favorite sort of thing to do. There's shows where I walk in and I know that it's going to be fucking terrible.
Why?
Well, I've done one where it's like I walk in there and the venue promised like 60 people, and then I'm in the back like waiting for the show and stuff like that, and then the host goes on with, it was just me there, and like the guy I brought, he drove me to the show and he's going to perform with me. And he's like, "All right, guys," just talking to us. The bartenders went out to smoke, and he's like, you guys want to move up or what? And we're like, are we the only people in, what the fuck? Like, we had to perform for, and I'm fine with doing that. Like, if you're doing, like, there's open mics in the city, like, it's whatever, fine. But, like, it was, like, an out-of-town thing we drove, like, 2 hours for, and he promised, like, 60 people. And then and then we're performing in front of, like, literally him. And then these gangsters came on during my set. Started like yelling at me. They had like face tattoos. Yeah, that was like really weird. Heckling's totally different. I'm totally good with heckling. There's a room in Toronto at the Corner Comedy Club, which is my favorite club to perform at. This one's Queen and John. So it's awesome. And there's a room called the Danger Room that a comic named Dan Gyree runs. And essentially, you'll be up on stage, and if your jokes aren't working, they'll boo you off. They'll call you, "You're a fucking idiot. Get the fuck off it." Yeah. It's the best. If it does hurt, you're too sensitive to do stand-up comedy. In my opinion, if things are hurting you, then you really got to check that quick, because this is a thing where every single night you're
being judged.
You are. And there's rooms where it's not cuddly, where it's not, if you bomb, people still say good set. This is like you're in the thick of things, and if by any chance you can be shattered by words, then you should fix that shit right away. In my opinion, yeah. Because every time we do that, do the Danger Room, like, I thrive there. And there's so many other comics, great comics, that thrive there, that words haven't ever shook them. So in a room where it shakes others, they're like, well, whatever. There's this guy named Jeremy Dobsky that goes in there, and he's been fucking making me laugh all year. This guy is really fucking funny, and he'll just go up and fucking nothing will faze him. Whereas there's comics that have been killing it, and are very funny, that I'll see go up there and the comments will shake them. And it's like, well, okay, so maybe you're doing this through your ego a little bit more as opposed to yourself.
New to it if they're at that point. Right?
Or they're just sensitive, honestly. Or they're new, or they're sensitive. But I like the people who aren't sensitive, that could take the risks, blow it up in their face, and go like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't. You know what I mean? But don't take it to heart so much. It's really cool to see. I'm of the belief that if you want to be a lizard, I'll call you, Dr. Lizard.
No, why not let people be who they want to be? Right?
I don't care, yeah. And, like, I'll choose if you want to, like, cut your nose off and, like, eat bugs and shit like that, like a lizard, then okay, maybe I won't hang out with you anymore, but I'm not gonna like hate you.
You don't want to watch that?
Well, to that extreme. I'm from Oshawa, so that shit is like, this is cool. I love the Werthers. My Uber driver had Werthers, and I think he laid out like a handful, but I ate them all. And honestly, sometimes you're getting laughs and stuff like that. But it's like, are these the type of laughs I want to be getting as a comic? And being funny is fine, because I find a lot of people are funny. You can make people laugh. Mm-hmm. But it's, am I doing what, is going to be Kyle Lucey here? Or is going to be, if you're whoever comic, is going to be me or be you? Are you doing what you think you should be doing? And like, lately I've been totally feeling that. I've been totally like, when I hear a joke that I say, I'm like, I would actually listen to that too. And I'm glad that there's like audience members that when I'll leave, like, and it's been happening a lot more lately. Like, they'll all come out with me and talk, like either on the street or something like that. And that's where I'm like, okay, well, maybe what's in my head is in others as well. That's what I would like. I would like a following like that, if I'm gonna get anything out of it.
Does being a comedian get you lucky?
Yes, yeah, of course, yeah. But yeah, it does. But it's like,
what about the actor part? Does the actor part
not so much, actually,
right?
To be honest, because everyone's an actor, everyone's a model, everyone's a this, everyone's done extra work. You could say, comedian is a little bit more rare.
Yeah. And it's all, you're right, because not everybody can make people laugh.
Yeah, and I do like me being young and in it also helps. But I mean, a lot of it just goes by my fucking head. A lot of it I don't even see at all. I do like to separate the two, like a dating life and this thing, because especially the way I am on stage isn't like, I find intrinsic to dating. I am weird, I'll go dark. I want it to be that. And sometimes it's cringe-worthy, sometimes you're like, but it's like it's funny at the same time. But it's still like really fucking. There's no way sex could be introduced after something like that fucked up. But I like to talk about that stuff, and I definitely find if there's girls in the room that I'm attracted to, I censor myself.
Really?
Yes,
That's
very
really
much so,
interesting.
because I don't want them to see that darker side. I don't want them to see.
That is very interesting.
Yeah,
That's
and so I would rather just do me, and I've never had like when I'm doing me on stage where I'm just what I think is funny. I've never been laid off of that. There's been times where like I'll like do crowd work and stuff like that. If there's like a girl there, and I'm like, oh, let me see if I can get by with this. Like anytime I'm hosting a show, I do a lot of crowd work. And then it's happened, but they didn't really see the whole part of it. And I'll hide that from them as much as possible.
It's like one big social experiment, kind of.
I love playing with dynamics,
Right?
absolutely, yeah. I'm a huge fan of that.
Do you feel like generally you can manipulate people's moods?
Yeah, definitely. I've been on the stage, like I did theater, improv, and thing, and I started theater at 12, so almost 10 years now, without really taking any time off. It was like every day. It was at theater school, and then improv, and I do stand-up every day, so you just learn how to really know how your actions can make other people feel. And at no point is I think you should exploit that, but I mean, like, you should definitely know the power to it. Yeah. This room is really cool, and I find, at the hot box, the energy is okay where you can just talk to them.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I don't know if it's because everybody smokes weed, but I find everybody here likes a weirder thing. Like at a bar show, for instance, sometimes I'll get booked for like at a sports bar. I was drinking Coors Light. I go to the bathroom. There's like lines of cocaine on the toilet. They're not gonna want to hear my musical theater thing. You know what I mean? I'll do the best for the owner of who booked me. I want to continue getting booked. I want to be professional. I don't want to be an asshole. But at the same time, I don't care. I won't go out of my way to play that room. I care more about actually building a following maybe one day, you know, whether that be on Instagram, whether that be on anything else, and then use that. I want a Kyle community. I really don't give a fuck about impressing a guy that I know has hit multiple women before. There is like a teaching part of me, like sometimes I'll have too much to drink at a show, and then I'll like go to like a comic who's just starting out and tell them like, you gotta come on, and try to give them advice. But I think
Give them advice?
yeah, it's so stupid. Well, a lot of the times they ask for it. It always starts with sometimes they ask for it. Like if you just start out, I know when I just started out, you know, you just go to the guy who you saw, and it's like, oh, even if someone's doing it like 5 months before I started, it's like, you know, stuff that I don't, right? That was the philosophy I had so sometimes I see a comic, and when I see them struggling, I'm like, listen, you know, there was this one guy who walked up on stage and was like, he kept calling the audience assholes if they didn't laugh, thinking that would get them. But I'm like, I could tell, I played this club a lot, they don't like it when you do that. And I don't want to be the guy that steps in and tells, but I would be thankful if someone said that to me back then. So I don't know if that is right. I don't know if that's wrong. It's only if like I've been drinking or something, or if I'm high, like that'll come out, thanks. But I think you should let them fail enough times.
You need to fail.
Maybe they'll never be booked at that club again, but
How do you feel about failing on purpose to get it out of the way?
I think that's dumb because
Go up there and just bomb on purpose.
no, I don't like that because then you're working that muscle. But if you were to go up and just always learn to put yourself out there, no matter what, put yourself out there. Trust me, it's gonna fail enough. If you are actually putting yourself out there, if you're actually doing that shit, it's gonna fail enough. Yeah.
It's a part of it.
Hustle like a comedian. First of all, quit your job, stop making money. I find being funny is a reflex, for me at least, yeah.
Is it a coping mechanism ever?
Of course, I think a lot of people who do comedy are a little fucked up. I think that goes without saying, but, you know.
Who's your favorite murderer?
Oh, no. I honestly didn't really care anything about that, but the psychological aspects of things were super interesting. Yeah,
On Netflix.
I am a murderer.
You're like, I am my favorite murderer. Oh my god. It's like the other side of comedy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was thinking about starting to integrate a little bit of therapy for myself because I haven't been in therapy for a while, so I'm going to just ask you for some advice.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
Okay, so we were talking about Cougar Club. Do you think that it's a good idea to date somebody twice your age?
To date someone twice your age?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're down with that,
Do you
yeah.
think it can work?
Fuck you. I mean,
Just so I'm not talking about you. This is actually
No.
my
Oh,
current
I know.
circumstances.
I know.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, I think fuck yeah. Unless you're not on the same page mentally, because that's huge.
That is huge. That is huge.
I started doing stand-up while I was in university, and I was like, I'll just see which one I like the most, and I kept doing that, but then I started getting like castings here and stuff like that, and like the Corner Comedy Club, which is a comedy club here, made me one of their regulars, so I was like, well, if I'm, you know what I mean, I should probably move here and not do school. I have a semester left. I dropped out with a semester left.
So it's more like a side interest.
It was, yeah. I don't get anything from honestly doing that type of work. I didn't. Every day was like a numb days, whereas like nighttime would come alive when I would like do comedy. I've always fucking loved comedy. It's a stupid degree for me. Like it's a great degree, but I mean like it's something that was stupid for me to choose that. Yeah.
Do you want this episode to be from criminology to comedy?
Sure, yeah, you could call it that, yeah.
Just came to my mind.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I like that angle.
Was that Australian?
I don't know what that was.
It's good. It's good.
Was it? I don't think it was. Seeing how uncomfortable you can make someone is like the funniest thing in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's tons of great comics that...
I think that might be something I enjoy, but I just haven't really embraced it yet.
Could you imagine if just the way you say a thing just makes someone's like, would you die? That, if they're that sensitive, you can't just like, oh, that's the funniest.
Right?
But I mean, on a whole crowd of people, like, there's so many comics that'll say it's essentially like hypnosis.
Yeah.
I say a couple words, I end it with this sentence, and all of you, after a while, your stand-up just goes like da-da-da-ba, and then the whole room laughs every single time. It's like, I know how to make you laugh.
Yeah.
You figure out patterns of speech. Yeah, it's very subliminal as well. It's so technical. That's why when you call it like a skit, it's like, no, it's more than that. I like just saying weird things. Almost like I sometimes get inspiration from horror movies because it's just funny. It's just funny. I have a bit where my aunt crawls on the wall like someone from and I do the whole act out and I try to spin my head around because it's funny. See, it's funny. It's like it's your aunt and it's why is she doing that?
Everybody's picturing their own aunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the funniest thing in the world.
Do you have a specific aunt in mind?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I can't choose a favorite murderer because there are too many. No.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite, but they're very intriguing. Like when you dissect why they do what they do.
Oh, fuck yeah. Definitely.
It makes me think about how sick humanity can be. No, it's a part of humanity. Right? It's a part of every jungle.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, we all know you kill people on the side. How's your day going?
When you smoke, things get scrambled in your brain sometimes.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs in my head.
Scrambled eggs, soup's on.
There was a commercial way back when. This
is your brain on drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically marijuana.
Yeah.
Whoa,
You know what?
fuck
Maybe
do they know?
Maybe they were saying something.
I happen to like scrambled eggs.
You know what? That's interesting because maybe that shows that I was actually brainwashed by that commercial. For me to reference my brain as being scrambled like an egg.
Goddamn eggs. Goddamn eggs took my daughter.
Oh my god.
It took my daughter. Imagine like a bunch of eggs just carting your daughter away. No, Teresa.
Scrambled eggs, or are they still
Like in the
There's a
shell.
couple
They're just
scrambled
like-
eggs. No, it's a
gang of eggs?
it's a poached eggs, and his hair is scrambled eggs, so it looks like curly hair. No, I'm just thinking 2 hard-boiled eggs, you know, with wife beaters on and ski masks, just breaking into a place and taking my daughter. Come back. And they're not like the size of people. They're 2 hard-boiled, like, but they're very strong for they're like they're like worker ants.
But nobody came up to me. Nobody comes up to you when you're vomiting. They try to stay away.
Yeah, those motherfuckers. Because every time I'm like puking, I'm like, come closer, my dearie.
That would be an interesting.
Come get a taste of Poppy's juice. Just like puking everywhere. Fucking weird. Tell you what, they don't. When I practice my bit at bus stops, they don't like it. But
Do you do that?
fuck yeah, all the time. I used to take a lot of buses and trains because I used to.
How did you practice it though?
Honestly, I used to, like, I live in Toronto now, but for like 2.5 years, I wanted to do comedy so much. It was like, so I lived in Oshawa, or a town east of that, Clarington region, and I would 2.5 hours both ways just to come to Toronto to do shows.
Oh, wow.
So honestly, well, I mean, yeah, you're doing stuff and you're meeting people, but you can't, like, and I was in school at the same time, so I would wake up, go to the gym, 6 hours of school, 2.5 hour train, 4 shows, 2.5 hour train back.
So responsible.
Every day,
Full day.
it was every day for 2 years, and I just fucking, I wasn't even writing about what I thought was funny. I was just literally eating shit, you know. But when I lived here, like, I had so much more time during the day, and just you just learn what you want to talk about. If you're always anticipating what the audience is thinking, it's like, if I go into like an audience and it's like young, like people wearing more like bigger stuff, like an urban show or something like that, and I go up and go like, just start talking about like Drake to see if there's a connect, they're gonna be like, and there's tons of comics that do that. It's like, dude, come the fuck on, give them a bit more credit.
Yeah.
Like, they have a sense of humor too.
Right.
Talk about
Yourself.
yourself in whatever way. And yeah, the shit that's gonna bomb is the stuff that an audience cannot relate to. But there's some stuff that's gonna come out that, holy fuck, yes, that's gonna hit them on a personal level, and they're gonna fucking love it.
You work in your audience.
Yeah, like, honestly, but it takes risk to do that. A lot of people don't have that sort of in them, and they just want to talk about basic stuff. And you might find out something crazy here.
How about beyond basic? No.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
For criminology, comedy
Not,
versus.
not a basic bitch. Could be my
Not a
thing.
basic bitch. Is that what you want to be called?
I'm not a basic bitch.
In quotes.
Yeah.
I'm not a basic bitch.
Yeah. The theater school
Do
nerds
you
way
really want
up.
that in there?
Huh?
Do you really want? I'm not a basic. Do you want to call yourself a
Yeah.
bitch online?
I think that'd be funny if you just put that in at the
If
end.
you want it.
I'm not. That's so
You see
funny.
how you feel later on when you're not. You're like, I'm not a basic bitch.
I think you should put that in. I think that's
You know
funny
what?
though.
I think it's good.
I'm gonna start saying that on stage. I'm not a basic bitch.
Play with your hair while
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Yeah, play with my hair. Not a basic bitch. Just.
Yeah. Basic bitches.
I'm not a basic bitch.
I feel like you could make a song out of this somehow. Basic bitches.
No, I think just saying it over and over again in a monotone voice. I'm not a basic bitch. I'm not a basic
What
bitch.
about saying it in different ways?
Oh yeah.
I'm not a basic.
Basic bitch? Question it? Yeah. Build a sing and then put my ass cheek on it. Well, take a picture. My hair's really gotten long. This is my ass is showing. Oh yeah? Is it the picture you want to be showing? Okay. Yeah, your hair looks really good. I could see your asshole, but your hair looks good. That's Oshawa for you.
Oh yeah. It's
fucking-
a common conversation.
Yeah, it's like every girl there is like spreading their ass cheek and they're like fucking
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You really want to get to know
And it's
your
like long
neighbors that
it's like
well.
long hair don't care. Like, oh yeah. That's what the highlight of this is, for sure. What
That
the?
should be a tattoo. Like,
Yeah.
a tramp stamp.
I just want to like take a picture of me like spitting on my raw cock and just going like, new,
That's a different career.
just clean my room. As the caption, just clean my room. It's just like, yeah. But you're also doing something else here, I think, too. Don't know what it is, but it's something. Something all right. Something fishy's going on. I think a little subliminal messaggio present here.
Are you Italian?
No,
Okay.
I'm Irish.
Like, if you bring, you're Irish.
Yeah, Irish.
Is that why you did that with your water bottle?
Yeah, I just hit the. I pretended it was a sword.
Swords are illegal in the city, on the sidewalk.
Really?
Aren't you told me that?
Well, that makes sense.
He has a sword.
That would be a pretty iffy comment.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, it's just I know you're a serial killer. Can't bring any of my damn swords out.
I don't know if serial killers talk this much. Aren't they usually more private, like quiet?
I love it. Yeah, fuck. Honestly, people deserve to die. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding, children. I was just kidding. Yes, that's the answer. Yes, look elsewhere. Look elsewhere. Through death comes true life. Drink the Kool-Aid I gave you. Let us shine in heaven together. Yeah, cult leader.
That could be from like
Yeah.
part 1 and then part 2.
And then sing the song, children. I ain't no basic bitch. I ain't no basic
You know what we could do? We
bitch.
could have a second part to the interview where you come back and now you are a cult leader. She said her cheeks hurt.
My cheeks hurt.
Oh,
It's a
good.
sign. When people are like in pain after they've left, you've left.
Or that's like the ending of a porno too.
It all comes back to
This is a porno.
yeah.
My cheeks hurt. Da-da-da.
Are you like obsessed with porn at this point in your life?
No, I was for.
Really?
I just got out of that.
How
Yeah.
did you get out of it?
I don't know. I just stopped watching it as much. But before it was like I couldn't leave my house, and it was like 4 times.
Yeah.
Or else like,
It's like scratching an itch.
yeah, it was more like hammering my balls. Just like shut the fuck up when I'm outside. Just don't do anything dumb.
Okay.
Just squeezing all the cum outside,
That's
and then
right.
okay, I could leave my house and not be biased by that beast hanging between my legs. Yeah.
Women don't have to deal with that. Like, I don't know what I would.
No, it's like a fucking alien piece that controls your mind. It's like a wart that tells you to kill your family. I honestly felt you put 2 hands up, and I was like, I did that, and when you put your other one, I was like, yo, I just didn't. I've never left a hand unhigh-fived. Oh, well, just the other one because you got one already.
I saw 2. I was going for
Yeah,
2.
I still high-fived one hand, and you were like, well, fuck, I guess not.
Did you give me 2 hands and I just took one?
No, I did that
you
for
did.
both.
Yeah.
Oh, you
saw
thought they
2.
were both
I
for
saw 2.
you.
For all of us.
We must share these pleasantries.